I came to the work of HIV some 3 decades ago when my very friends were ill and dying.
Douglas Brooks is the first person living with HIV to be named director of the White House Office of National AIDS Policy.
For many years, people living with HIV were diagnosed and there was an expectation of maybe 2 years of life. Some people lived longer, some people lived shorter. Definitely the model was about getting people on disability and getting them the care that they needed, and it was much focused on death and dying.
He now leads the administration's work to reduce new HIV infections, improve health outcomes for people living with HIV or AIDS, and eliminate HIV/AIDS health disparities in the United States.
To be here some 30 years later, where we are realistically seeing people able and ready to go back to work, living with a chronic illness and managing that and wanting a full life and total well-being is truly exciting.
At the heart of this challenge is embracing new strategies to help people living with HIV or AIDS get back to work.
People talk about the HIV/AIDS epidemic and how to address it, and employment is not a part of the equation. When we know that people living with HIV/AIDS are oftentimes living in poverty, employment is one of, if not the only route out of poverty.
The National HIV/AIDS Strategy is a strategy that was created for all cabinet departments, all federal departments to work together to address the HIV and AIDS epidemic nationwide, to really bring down infection rates, address the disparity issues, and address the stigma. So this is really the first big collaboration between the U.S. Department of Housing and Urban Development and the Department of Labor.
This curriculum, this project will inform people of various options that they have, that they can go to work, and if their health is not optimal at that time, they're able to go back and resume their benefits for any period that they might need. But also it gives people options, and it allows people to be creative, entrepreneurial, to just open up in their hearts and in their minds maybe visions for their lives that they haven't had in 15, 20, maybe ever.
As an HIV/AIDS service provider, you sit on the front lines of history.
I believe that providers feel that they do their clients a disservice by pushing them away from the safety net of the benefits. I think they need to learn more about what that transitional phase is, how that affects benefits for clients, how they can navigate and help them guide them through those transitional periods, and that would give them a better or stronger belief that people can do this.
Advice for service providers who are thinking of creating these workforce development opportunities is to have patience with us. We have not worked for many years, and for us, maybe it's like riding a bike, but it could get a little rusty. So having the patience, invite us to be part of the planning process so we could start all these work together. And it's the time. We can do this because when we became HIV positive, when we transitioned, we didn't sacrifice our brains. So the mind is still there, our brilliance is still there, and it's waiting for you to tap into.